Day 5. This one is one of my areas where I kind of take for granted, and then when I follow through with a very simple process, the results show up faster when I actually take action and do it. Sometimes I believe that I can not follow the process and make it happen, and it does, but it doesn't fall in line as fast. If you follow this very simple process, where you are trying to go is going to come to you much quicker, and a lot of your answers are going to come to you, but also people and circumstances are going to fall in line as well. So here's one thing that I've tied, again, my personal life to my professional life. So let's just look at our professional life. Plenty of goals and targets are looked at. Results matter in business because usually it's somebody else's money that you've taken and you're putting into a process to generate much more for them and for yourselves, right? So you have many, many metrics that we're used to looking at, and they're held to a very high standard. So a few months ago, I was reading a book, and a gentleman was talking about where he was journaling about his goals. And I know a lot of people don't like that word, but we need to use the word. We know what it is: goals, targets, our accomplishments, the thing that we want to make happen, the thing that we need to make happen. Well, what he was doing was, as we do in business, which is very common, but we usually don't do in our personal life, he was tracking how many of his goals he accomplished year over year. And I don't know why I'd never thought to do this. I always did just the front end. Hey, let me write out my goal, what it is I want to do, and just an assertion here. Your goals need to be very specific. You can't have a goal of, I want to help people. What does that mean to the universe and everybody else? You went to the grocery store and you bought something, so you helped that grocery store. Their goal accomplished, I'm done. You need to be specific with what it is you want. We can separate long-term goals from short-term goals, but there's things we need to write down with great specificity of what we want. So let me give you an example in the business world. In the business world, we are creating, let's just say we're creating a mortgage company, okay? That's a big general item. So first, we're gonna split up who we need to hire for each position. So let's label those positions and what we need. Then we need to go ahead and take each position. We need to identify exactly what that position is, and so on and so forth. And then we're gonna split up sales from IT, from security, from compliance. Okay, so it's gonna get pretty specific to make sure that everything falls in line, just like building a home, right? You're very specific with what needs to happen next and next and next and next. Okay. In our personal life, should be much easier. We're not trying to build a home or build a massive complex company or a complex computer system. We're just trying to get from here to here. It could be, I want to lose 9 pounds, 10 pounds, okay? Well, then let's be specific with that. Let's put down exactly what it is. Let's give it a date. Let's go ahead and then go further. What are we going to do to get there? Do we need to do some research? Do we need to put a plan together? Do we need to have someone help us through that? What questions do we need answered? Be specific. It takes you all the way, it pulls you through to get to your goal. This specificity makes sure that you get there. There's no gaps. There's no empty gray area. It's a lot of people's problems. They'll say, I want to do this. And then they don't do the work in the middle or put a date to it. They just let it be there. And it's a back-end wish that they want to do. They want to be rich one day. What is rich? $1,000 in your hand? In some countries, that is very rich. What is rich? Put a number. What is it for? Is it sustainable? Okay, so enough said there. Be specific. The universe needs you to be specific in what it is you want. So, two ways when looking at goals. A person is either moving towards something they really, really like, or they're moving away from a pain. Two very big differences, right? Were there times in my life where I was struggling to feed my family? Yes. I had fell into a circumstance where things were extremely difficult, and I was right there moving away from a pain. I needed to succeed in business. I needed to succeed in life. I had no choice. I was there moving from pain. I would do anything. Nothing was going to move me away from that target. Okay, we need to live there with all of our goals. So let me back up. Now let's say I'm in this really cool, cushy job. Been with the company 5 years, I have a high position, I have great salary, and my family life is good. I have a little money in the bank. I'm good. So I want to get a higher position. I want to be rich. And I also want to watch this game and drink this and be with these people and have fun because I deserve it. Who is going to reach their goal faster? Oh, I'll tell you who reached their goal faster, because I was both of those people when you look at a 10-year timeline. I was both of those people. And the one that was moving from pain, oh, he got a job quick. He got results. He began to increase his income month over month over month over month, shattering records in a company, a 17-year-old company that had a rule. Nobody could get any kind of raise or movement in their position in their first 12 months. It was against the company policy. I went in there and I got 4 promotions in my first 12 months. I had to have it. I needed it. I was all in. So it can be done. When we are moving away from pain, it turns everything on. Your subconscious, the universe, everybody around you, it lets them know that you are serious. You are there to get this target, and you are going to move heaven and earth to get it. Huh? Yeah. And when you're on your way, when you ask someone for advice, they know it's not wasted time. They know that you're going to listen. They know that you're really going to do it. So when I got into this company and I needed help, I was serious. I was pen and paper. I was taking notes. I was asking everybody what I could do to be better every day. I was interviewing, we had other CEOs in the building. I was in their office. Hi, can I buy you lunch? Can I buy you a sandwich? Can I buy you a Coke? Can I ask you a question? And I was motivated to move up. So these are 2 different ways to look at your goals. And if you say, well, Eddie, my goals just aren't that exciting to me, then that is where you are. First step, you need to establish a goal. It needs to have a why. Why do you want it? If I am not as healthy as I am at 50 years of age, and if I don't continue this on, I will not be able to surf with my grandchildren. Now that's my target. I need that. I will not be able to take care of my family. And that is everything to me. So this is the reason that I'm as healthy as I am, and I'm alert as I am, and I'm moving up the way that I am, because I also have millions of people behind me that I want to help. I want to help improve their lives. I don't want them to struggle. It's tough. Don't want that. So for that reason, I will show up every day. I will do whatever it takes to get to my next step. I will be very clear on my goals, and I will accomplish them. And now I'm tracking how many of these goals that I actually meet on a quarterly basis, and then on a semi-annual basis, and then on an annual basis, because that is a big deal. Don't know why I never did that before. I just did things, and I knew that I was accomplishing things. I knew I was getting degrees, and I knew that I was learning stuff, and I was learning to do new things, but I wasn't writing down how many of them I was getting to be successful. So let's do both of those, right? So there's 3. Let's establish a goal. Let's be specific with our goals. And let's go ahead and move away from pain. So it's no longer, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds so I can go on vacation. Why? No one knows how you looked 20 pounds ago, 40 pounds ago. They don't know if you're 100 pounds heavier. They don't even know who you are, and they don't care. They're on vacation too. And the person there that works there, they don't care. It's about you. So let's move away from pain to get where we need to be to do this. Now, this is where your journal comes in. You do need to journal your goals and be specific. And daily, if you can, daily you should, journal at least the high line of each goal. You know why? Because as you move through the day, you're going to see certain things that are tied to that goal. You're going to hear a child speaking to their mother, and they're going to say something that resonates with you and your goal. You're going to say, whoa, where did that come from? Things are going to start appearing that pertain to your goal. It is going to be the weirdest thing. You're going to write it down. You're going to be starving for something to write on. I promise you. It's going to happen to you. I was that person. I just needed to write it down. It's coming so fast, and I was writing it down. My answers were coming to me so fast. So do this. Take the time, make the practice, and you will start to evolve your life right in front of your face. Now, let's have some short-term goals. I want to get on a health plan. We'll get there. We're going to do that. I want to learn this. I want to move outside of my comfort zone. So I want to learn how to ride motorcycles. Okay, fine, let's start working on that. Let's start now. I have long-term goals. I want to make no less than $30,000 a month. I remember there was a time that I couldn't even fathom that. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, what? If you said the word $1 million, it blew me away. If you said the word $50 million, what? Now, personally, on my journey right now in 2024 at age 50, I'm looking for $500 million. I need that to create the software to do what I'm going to do to change the world. Now, that's what I'm after. That's my own personal goal. But I'm going to help you get where you want to be, and other people are going to help me get where I want to be. So be specific, open your mind, journal about your goals. They will come true if you believe it. Put this all together and ascend. Okay? You with me? You can do this. I know you can. All right. You know the drill. Say it with me. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better and better and better and better and better. And you are. I am amazing. There you go. There is greatness in me. And here's a good one. Just know this. I got this. One more. I got this. And you do. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Thank you.